Hi, everyone. Welcome to Reverend Patty's Inspiration Station podcast, featuring messages of hope and healing for pilgrims on the path. Awaken your heart and spirit. Don't miss this week's episode. Tune in and be blessed. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Prophetic Passages featured on Reverend Patty's Inspiration Station podcast. I'm so glad you can join me today. Our topic this week is Go Forth. Here's our opening prayer. Holy Spirit, open my mind, illuminate my heart. I began working in ministry after I was first ordained an interfaith minister in 1996. I founded my ministry, Reverend Patty's Sacred Walk Home, a ministry of hope and healing. Like many of you on the path, God is sending me forth to begin again in this new season. If we are being called forth, who is our example and where do our roots come from? Let's look at Jesus' directions. Before Yeshua Jesus left the earth, he gave these instructions via the Great Commission. These are his parting words. Jesus drew near and said to them, All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go then to all peoples everywhere and make them my disciples. Baptize them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Shekinah Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have given to you. And behold, I will be with you always to the end of the age. As I was preparing for today's podcast, I recall a message I received during a time of prayer and healing on April 9th, 2011. This is a powerful message that I want you to pay close attention to. The words were given in 2011, but they have greater meaning today. Here's the message. God is going to clean house in many respects. And this is going to shake the foundation of the church, so don't be afraid. People have built up buildings instead of one another, and these large venues will be no more. There will be a great deal of deception revealed. Those who stand in light and truth will survive. I want my people to interact with one another, care about one another, and not be caught up in the fury of numbers. Who will people look to when all of this turmoil and change is going on? Well, they will be seeking functional, healthy, small faith-based ministries, as the concept of how and why people do church has changed. That's something to think about and pray about. In Ephesians 1, it says, Yeshua Jesus will give you the spirit of wisdom and knowledge of him. During the same time period, I found myself looking out the window one day. I saw a young woman dressed disheveled. She was walking across the road. As I watched, in my spirit, it hit me. God was showing me a glimpse of the future. We're seeing this happen right now. And we will be opening our virtual doors to those in need without any effort. My motto is, meet people where they are at. By not fixing their problems, I can't fix or save anyone, but by offering spiritual tools and resources where one can empower her or himself. Sometimes having the courage to step aside and allow God to work in another being's life is exactly what he wants us to do. And for me, I had to learn this lesson the hard way. Years back, during my spiritual journey, a dear friend put it to me this way. You can only help the same being so many times, and then you have to let go. There are others who will need your help. Bless the being and the path she or he is on, and get out of the way. We do the work, and God is in charge of the delivery process. Let me be weighted in just balance, and let God know my integrity. Job 31:6. You see, friends, there is a time and a place for everything, and for everything there is a season. Let's look a little closer at the mission as I share with you the message I received this morning. I am sending you out as I sent out the followers of the way. I am sending you forth in hope and belief. I walk beside you always. So as I send you forth, I clear away the fear, the wreckage. The slate is wiped clean. Now we begin again. Go forth in my name and make disciples of all peoples. When you speak my name, Yeshua Jesus, Yeshua Jesus, Yeshua Jesus, I go before you, walk beside you. Reach out, take my hand. We begin again. Go forth. In Luke 10, Yeshua chose another 72. He sent them out 2 by 2 to go ahead of him to every town and place where he himself was about to go. He sent them ahead of him as he does us. Today he walks with us and beside us. Here's our closing prayer. I walk with Jesus Christ and I am not afraid. I walk in the presence of the light and I am not afraid. The light is stronger than darkness and I am not afraid. I walk with Jesus Christ and I am not afraid. Go forth and be blessed. Until we meet again. Thanks for tuning in. For more information about Reverend Patty's Inspiration Station podcast, please visit sacredwalkhome.com and be blessed.